Hello. Oh boy, dwarfs again. Okay. Positive attitudes. It could be good. Let's have a look. Oh, death roll. Okay. So we got 12, including the death roller, which may have just got picked up, honestly. How are they doing? Okay. Got a Slayer with a niggling injury. That's good to know. Okay, not a lot of skills, actually, so far. One Mighty Blow. And one guard. Okay, so most of the skills have gone onto his runner, who has Fend, which is actually kind of an interesting pick. Death roll is going to be... Alright, nobody really has any cash to spend here. So it could be a worse matchup for us, but this is pretty bad. I'll tell you who wouldn't want to play these guys is those Amazons we played last game. They would not be looking forward to this. But fortunately for them, they do not have to face it. Alright, in we go. So, with 12 players, do we try and score fast? You know what, let's go on offense, because we could maybe somewhat mitigate the death roller. Probably not, but, I mean, he's obviously going to leave it off now, but if he does, maybe we can make it, not be as effective as he'd like. We may have to score fast. If we have to score fast, fair enough. But it'll be maybe a few less turns that we'll have to face the death roller, because they'll probably bring it on. He may not. A lot of it's going to depend on if we can take out... If we can just get one of his guys injured, or maybe KO'd. So I guess we try and focus down the runners and the troll slayers for any hits that we do. Due to the armor value 8. He is running 4 armor value 8 guys. One of which doesn't have block. So we'll see. But we're going to try and keep up our enthusiasm. There's not a lot of Mighty Blow. Obviously this has Mighty Blow. Which is going to be painful. But it's also not entirely reliable. And not entirely fast. It's not bad though, honestly. I know most players don't take it because it's expensive and it gets sent off, so I completely understand not using it, but it's also quite a pain when it is used because it's very high strength, can't really do anything to it, and it even has some useful skills like break tackle, mighty blow. It looks like you can even use it for fouling at the end of the half. I didn't realize it came with dirty player. So that's pretty cool. If you get towards the end of the half, you know it's about to be sent off. He also has stand firm, so it has some, like, its positive skills are actually pretty good quality. Its downsides, of course, the loner, no hands, although maybe that's an upside. Secret weapon, and yeah, that's it. Because it also has Juggernaut, which is quite nice for pushing people off the side of the field, or just mitigating the bad both down results. But unless he's crazy, he's not going to set it up now. Or unless he feels like he can defend against a quick touchdown, which would be brave against Skaven. Not ridiculous because he does have tackle, but obviously if we do punch a hole through, then we're through. I guess we'll see. So far he hasn't done anything, so that's interesting. I'm wondering if he's having some slight connection issues. Something's certainly going on because he hasn't given himself long to set up. This isn't a terrible formation, honestly. Like, if it just counts down here, it's not ideal having a Slayer back here. But he has the front covered. You don't really want these guys here. Theoretically, we could actually surf one of them. And now the clock... Okay, he's probably going to get his time back here. We're having some weird kind of connection issue, probably on his end, hopefully. It seems to be working okay for me, but the fact that the clock stopped and nothing's happening is a bit weird. Oh. He's getting another... Okay, this is very strange. It's now changed his formation for him, and... Or maybe this is the formation, like an auto formation that he runs. I don't think he'll leave his Troll Slayers on the front, but if he does, that's nice. Yeah, we basically have to go and try and hit this guy whenever we can. Okay, that was all very weird. But you know what? It's all fine. Okay, overall, I think I'm happy with that. Let's see how the rest of the game... Hopefully we don't have these issues the whole game. Gentle Gust, that's fine. Okay, very deep kick, but that's alright as well. Okay, I guess we're wrestling him. Pushing him. I mean, this isn't the end of the world. We'd obviously like to knock him over. Now prepare for the reroll usage. It's scary when you can call it so accurately, isn't it? The Dub Skull I wasn't expecting. I was expecting a reroll usage, but the Dub Skull was a bit of a dagger. So it didn't really matter what we did there. If we want to look on the bright side, doesn't matter how we prep stuff there, we were gonna fail at that point. Good news is he's got a slow team, so the ball is relatively okay here. Bad news is he gets to take a couple hits on us. And honestly, a couple guys coming through is not the end of the world. Because this guy can't, like, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He could touch the ball. Okay, a push is nice. Does mean we're not hitting this guy who we really wanted to hit, but what can you do? I assume he's bringing guys in here. It's going to stand us all up. Pretty standard. And the fact we had to use a reroll on the first turn makes it a bit painful. He probably won't use his, there's no real need. Okay, he did. So we're both a reroll down, which is nice. Okay, let's see. So we do have a hit there. Do we want to do this? We really need to get hits in. Trying to decide where I'm going to blitz. Here and then... Okay, maybe here. And then move over to here. Which means you come in here. We've got to try and get this mighty blow going. We stay. We come round, gives us a hit on this guy. Disappointing, but it does move him off at least. I'd like to get that. Is there a good way to get that without standing this guy up? I'd have to move this guy. Like so. It's just going to get us surrounded though. I think we might have to move this guy. Okay. Solid. Waiting for opponent. Let's pop this guy down here actually. Just in case things go wrong here. Take it all the way back. Okay. We stay. Let's just try and get this guy away if we can. Where do we want him? Probably here. Can't re-roll that, so fingers crossed. Okay, good. So we left one guy in contact, that's not too bad. We haven't, unfortunately, due to the first turn going so poorly, we haven't been getting the matchups we would like, but at the same time, nothing too devastating's happened yet. So, you know, swings and roundabouts so far. Okay, so unfortunately tackle bypasses our dodge. Our gut runners are going to have a tough time this whole game. But we'll take as many stuns as he want to gives. At least for now. Like, if he's going to break armor, stuns. I'm not saying we want to be stunned all the time. So yeah, he's just doing kind of a slow progression here. Marking us up well, which is going to make things increasingly difficult because even our dodge guys can't really dodge. It's pretty tough. Okay, can we move this guard guy? Not really. Oh, and that's a 1 dice because that guy's there. What about this? This is a 2 dice. That I quite like. Loki, now is not a good time to stand there. And then we follow. Okay, he'll probably get back up there in a second. That gives us a 2 dice here. Would I rather do it on? I would, but now's not the time to worry about that. Come on. Nope. Okay, then this one is potentially okay. Yeah, let's follow. Let's try and keep him locked in. Okay, KO could be as good. Depends on if he comes back or not, but it's at least relatively solid. We should move you. What's the max movement here? There. So just trying to get out of this guy's range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he could get to us now, but that'd be his max. This guy is more of a danger. Okay, we could potentially mitigate him with a standing this guy up. Then we've got a 2 dice there. Should really try and hit this guy. So he's keeping a couple of guys back pretty hard. Oh, we've already... Okay, so we're just going to stand him up. Because I forgot what's going on here. Whoops. Okay, so we need you to be... here. Then we have a hit here. Very nice. And do we follow? No, we stay. Okay. Okay, so that's gonna pull back stuff he can do a little bit. I don't see much reason to leave this guy where he is. Cotton's out. We do have 2 subs this game. So people getting injured is not as bad as it was last time, but obviously it's not really ideal. But that puts us on even numbers for the moment, but unfortunately ours are more permanent. I'm just trying to make it so... Okay, I mean you could do that, but what do you really achieve? The fact he's leaving these 2 guys back, I understand, but I also feel like it's, you know, like, making him not quite so able to put the pressure on he'd like. If we could just injure one of his players, that would be that would be absolutely huge, because then the smaller amount of time we give his death roller at the end of this half, the better, because it will only be able to do so much. It's like very much a management thing with the death roller, and it's a little risky to leave it off, right? But I understand it, because if you put it on, we try and score in a turn or 2. Theoretically, if you leave it off, we try and draw it out and make it, you know, make it so it can't come on in the second half. So it's tricky whatever you do. It's a downside to only having the one sub. Okay, so he's doing some GFIs here. We forced some dice rolls out of him. Oh, he got the POW. I mean, there's only so much we can do about that, you know. Oh, that one's bad. Okay, we're taking a big chance here. We're apoing that. We're kind of saying to the rest of our team, hey guys, you could be in trouble. Okay, he's okay with taking risks. That could come back to be a problem. Because obviously, unless he's going to do something crazy, we can get this guy off theoretically, we can get this guy off relatively easily. Well, this has been a bad turn, hasn't it? What we want is for him to hit this guy and not knock him... Oh, knocked him over. Okay, so let's see. We knock him this way. Oh, no! We needed him! Wow, that was a lot of armor breaks in one turn. Oh boy, that was horrific. Ah, yay. Okay, now we're actually in some semblance of trouble. I'm just trying to work out what I can do here. I can't free anybody up. I can't even get through that gap. Wow. Okay. Could theoretically get onto him. Oh, this is not good. So many places this could go wrong. Okay, that's okay. Oh, I can't get as far as I want either. Okay, that is good. Because now we can follow up onto this guy. Follow. Okay, that's nice. Okay, we've done what we can do. It's not a great situation, but we've marked up where we can mark. Didn't actually have to use a reroll, surprisingly. But yeah, I'm feeling that lack of players all of a sudden. Whew. Now, we are actually surfable if he wants to try the 4+ dodge here. Didn't really think that through. I was just trying to get as far away as possible from this little grouping, because at the time it seemed like he'd be able to get one of these guys away. Are we down to 2? No, we just have one down here. Okay. Boy, he would have been so helpful. Because I was going to have him dodge over. And honestly, I'm not sure how that would have worked though. Because if I had blitzed with the thrower, I wouldn't have been able to hand off. So I don't know how I was thinking that was going to work. But okay, reroll from him is nice. This might not be so nice. So what's the plan? He's going to dodge somebody. This is the more likely to work. This is the more dangerous. Oh, he used his reroll. That's right. Oh, that's great. That's why he paused after that, because he was like, "Oh, that sucks." Okay, that's really amazing, actually. Because it means we can stall out another turn. Very nice. You can stay. We still don't have an injury on him yet, which is unfortunate. Because we need one. Are you a runner? You're a blitzer. Come on, little ratty guy. Nice. I pushed it too far. Okay. So we probably do have to score next turn. Yeah, I don't think I can get anybody down there. Because he can kind of surround these guys. Solid. Bring him in for the assist. Bring him in for the assist. Bring him in for the assist. Okay. Nice. I have a bit of a plan here. It's toying with us. Okay, that will get Apoed, unfortunately. Ah, it's successful. One, two, three, four, six. Nice. I was already hoping that mighty blow would kick in there. Come on, little Apodemus. This is probably not a sensible idea, actually, in retrospect. Yeah. I say that just because we kind of need that guy for the second half. So far all we have is that one KO. It's not enough. Well, down we go. So the good news is he can't pin us all the way into the corner, which he would have done if he had come over the top. Oh, is he just going to stay there? Oh boy, hang on, what's going on here? Okay, so you could get over to here. You can get to here. Okay, now it's exciting. Oh, why game? Why are you so cruel with the double ones? Oh boy. So we've had the quad skulls and the double ones now. We've had the full gamut. But yeah, basically, then we blitz, and then we just dodge this guy around and we block him off. Reroll. Oh, that was harsh. And now for the inevitable armor break. It's a good place for the ball to go, but he should be able to protect this pretty well. Oh, that was rough. Ah well, it's my own fault. I stalled a long time. And it's probably going to come back to bite us. You know what's going to happen now is this guy's not even going to stay KO'd. So he's freed up this guy to go stand here. Oh boy. So there goes another one. We have had quite the run on dead rats. A throw isn't the end of the world because you can just use your gut runners to hold the ball, but in the context of this game it's pretty bad. Yeah, he should have done that like 10 minutes ago. Oh, he's going for the pickup as well? Okay, he got it. You need to knock this guy over now. Oh, you... that is so cruel. Wow, that went really well for him. Really, really well. So we'd be looking at 2 dice against there. That doesn't help, I don't think. No, it doesn't. Oh, hang on. What did I do differently? So I think it does help. Oh no, okay. So I've got that. Or I've got... hang on, why is this... what did I do differently? Why did this look like it was going to work more? Did I do this and not realize that I have a 67% dodge in here? I guess so. I don't think I have better than this. Gotta do it. Boom. I don't know, I've got this weird thing recently where I can feel when things are going to go wrong. Oh boy. Does he have a chance to score here theoretically? No. But that's, I mean, that's so disastrous. We give him the death roller now. Oh, I'm annoyed at myself for not going in, but I just didn't expect the double one again. I gotta you know, it's one of those things where do you play as if you're always going to roll a double one? Now, on some level you do, but on another level you have to do stuff, right? Because double ones and double skulls, if you try to not do things that have the allowance for that at all, you basically can't play the game because almost everything requires rolls. Boy, what disaster. If his KO, maybe his KO won't come back, and that will actually not be bad, because that's one mobile, mighty blow gone, but he's back. So it wouldn't have mattered, he could still have brought his death roller on. Ay ay ay. Okay, so good news is, we do have, Oh, we only have 10 players and our wrestle stayed off. Oh, that's actually terrible. Okay. We've got all 4 gutters. We are probably looking at doing some stuff we don't want to do, but unfortunately he has a block guy, so he's just going to slow push us, and it's going to hurt. We really need to be 1-0 up here. I'm in a weird place where I'm kind of annoyed at myself, but at the same time I know that that was that was a reasonable stall. We got over, because what we were looking at was, we got here, we needed a 2+ to do this, which we had a reroll for, and then just a blitz to knock this guy off, and then we send him up, and then we need one more 2+. So that was what I thought was going to be the slight risk. But the fact that we failed the first one was where it got disastrous, because it meant this guy was free, our guy hadn't kind of moved where he was supposed to move. Yeah, that was just a rough situation. So yeah, I feel annoyed at myself, but I feel like I probably shouldn't be as annoyed at myself as I am feeling, if that makes sense. But the fact our wrestle didn't come back is, and that his guy did come back, is double annoying. I suppose a long beard, you could argue, is actually more useful to him. It's tricky. The mighty blow just could be pretty devastating, is all. And you know what the other thing was? The other reason we were trying to stall is because had all of that worked, it was more mighty blow hits to try and actually get an injury. We were like, you know, yeah, I actually don't feel annoyed at myself. I was, but there was reasons I did what I did. I'm going to go back to being annoyed at just how the results panned out, I think. Because we were following a sensible plan. We were still trying to push for that one injury. We just needed one. And that guy dodging up there would have given us another mighty blow hit on one of his troll slayers, which is arm value 8. Fair chance of getting him out. Plus, we block ourselves off for a turn 8 run-in. And that's pretty much exactly where he wants, unfortunately. We didn't play a very safe formation there. A blitz could have been absolutely disastrous because there's a giant hole here. So we have to hope that his attacking is not the best and that we can kind of slip in. But it's going to be very hard because dwarfs can basically slow push in a way that is going to be hard for a non-elf faction to get away from. Because of our agility 3 across most of the team. So screening is less effective. The death roll is probably going to be super effective, which is why we were trying to stop it from getting more than one turn. Yeah, things took a turn for the worst with our armor values, but they were going to. Losing our thrower is sad. I like Yellowneck. And right after he gets block, we've had a lot of people skill up and then die instantly after they skilled up. Oh, this is slightly risky. Well, I don't know that that was necessary, but I guess, you know, it wasn't a big deal. Now, I don't think we can just start going gung-ho and trying to jump in here straight away. I think I'm what? Whoa, 1 dice? What is going on here? Where did this come from? This is not sensible. I've got no idea what's happening all of a sudden. May as well just leave that. Okay, he didn't. Okay, so we're not going to jump in yet because we actually have some blocks we can potentially do. Let's use you here. We'll use you to do this one. Where do we want to blitz? Here? Or do we actually blitz into the... Okay, let's blitz in, but let's use this guy. Because it's a troll slayer as well, so we've got a chance to actually injure him. Okay, nice. Block you backwards, just try and get in his face. Hey! Okay. Alright, that's a little bright spark. Now we could do this. I'd like to do this one first, but it's... How do I get my second assist? I'd have to go through. So I think I have to do this one first. Don't like the fact I just pushed him into this whole situation. See if we can do a dodge. We can. Got a knockdown as well, which is nice. There's nowhere to put him that doesn't... I guess we put him here and just stay where we are. I don't like that at all. Gonna injure yourself on the floor. Ay ay ay. Okay, well that kind of... every time we get a little advantage, we kind of lose it again. Maybe I should have left him in there. I don't know. Just trying to mitigate getting too badly beat up because, I mean, for the reasons that happened when he fell over. They make it look so easy. Alrighty. Oh, that's another storm vermin down the rain. So that's the storm vermin and the thrower we're down. Boy, this team is not surviving. We do have a little pocket here that he's kind of looking like he might have to push into, so maybe that's good, I don't know. Might just mean we get surrounded and can't get out. I don't know what this guy's doing, but he can keep doing it, it's fine. Yeah, it's really the problem. Like, obviously we've got to try and attack the cage to get the ball, but as soon as we attack the cage, we get counter-injured by him just hitting into us. So it's a very tricky situation, all told. And that's our one guy who's good at injuring people gone there, so that's also, you know, not ideal. Just gonna come stand us up there. I guess we're gonna try and push into the cage again, huh? So I guess you're gonna come here. We will do this, which is gonna be a push. See, I told you, I'm getting really good at predicting what's coming. That being the case, we're just gonna like say, okay, this turn is not gonna work. Well, now when I said this turn is not gonna work, I didn't mean like we couldn't knock this guy down. There we go. Just move him out. Go on, get up, Fancy. The new guy. Yeah, we're having a tough time with that. Yeah, because we couldn't really properly push into the cage, there was no point trying, so we're better off just leaving him not getting many blocks. So what have we got? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're down to 7 already. He is down to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So things are looking a bit shaky. We do have all our gutter runners intact, which is a positive. But we don't know how long that's going to last. We'll just move here because it kind of gets in the way. Like, he can't really move down now, so... Yeah, I'm a bit confused, really, because... like, I'm seeing some really solid plays, and then I'm seeing some other really weird stuff. And it's one of those games where it's kind of confusing to know what's going on. I presume this guy... Okay, this guy's going to come down now. I think this is where you bring this guy. Now, this guy could be useful now. If he comes up to, like, here or something, that's kind of a pain. Okay, going for a GFI for no reason. Very nice. Just get you as far away as we can. Head down here. Keep you close by. Dodging not on point. Our dodging hasn't been on point. I don't know that we've had great dodging since we failed that that one like midway through the first half. We're still in a position to attack, theoretically. But it's going to get more and more tricky. I'm kind of happy with how our gutters are spread, but he can kind of envelop them somewhat as well. We're going to see another hit on the gutter runner with the death roller, going for those 3 dices. If he pushes us here, he's going to try and advance. Okay, that's interesting. Or is he at least trying to get a square? The problem for us is we can't really use our leap-in guy because we're only knocking him down on 5 or 6s on red dice. Our wrestle guy would be knocking him down on 4, 5, 6s on red dice, which is much more doable, right? Not more likely than not to do it, but still doable. I say not more likely than not to do it. Gotta hit. I don't know what the odds are on that. I think it's 50-50 against you twice. So you maybe it's like a, okay, this is interesting. Where are you going now? This is not what I expected. Hang on, what? Are you going in? Is that what's happening here? Huh. Okay. Well, I mean, that's a bold choice. Oh. KO is, why must you do this to me? And that's one reason it's a bold choice, right? He's down a player now. The other reason is we might be able to do a fast score here. And if we do, we're totally doing it. He's down to 10, so it's a little harder to spread his guys across the field. But obviously, he's already got a bit of a spread. But how do you defend everything without giving the potential of a get-through? That's what I'm curious to see. Okay, you don't, is the answer. So we will get you... No, let's get our wrestler... No, we'll try and score with our wrestler. Maybe. So what I want to do is I basically want to push into a pocket. Our best place to do that, I guess, is this side, because there's the less block. I think we try and knock this guy out. And if that works, we try and blitz this guy. Oh, we've lost our... I forgot we lost our Mighty Blow. And we don't have our wrestle guy back. Okay, those are both bad situations. So I guess we'll try this. No, we do it from here. So we try this. If that doesn't work, this guy tries as well. And we may have to blitz this guy instead. But then we send our little rat team through. We do need one more guy on the front here. Try that. This could go very badly wrong. I feel like I say that a lot. We'll pop you here. So yeah, obviously a blitz and we're doomed. A blitz is going to make what he just did look like a masterstroke. A riot keeps things pretty interesting. Oh boy, that is quite the... Okay, that makes things kind of more awkward. Alright, let's see what happens here. Oh! Would you believe it? A knockdown. I've just realised we're kind of in our own way here. Why do I do this to myself? You know what? It's alright. It's alright. Can we afford to do that, or do we need to do this? I think we need to do this. Can we pick up the ball? Nope. Okay. So now we get scary time. I don't want to do this at all. I have to though. Ugh. Why are you doing this to me, game? Okay. Okay, so now he's in a pretty good spot. Should be able to surround us and take us out of here. Now, if he doesn't do it well, we have a chance. I hate that this guy is up here though, because this is our ball retrieval guy. But I left these guys here rather than making the blitz first because I knew this was a bit of a risk. In retrospect, maybe I should have just put this guy here. I wanted to leave him to do the blitz, but I don't know that the blitz is important enough. I probably should have put him here to do the block. And then that way at least he can't get straight onto the ball without doing anything, because he can get like 2 guys onto the ball without even flinching here. He could theoretically put this guy here, come in and blitz, and then get 2 guys on the ball as well. Boy, my excitement has gone down really bad. The kick to the sideline was brutal. I know you can only predict, you know, kicks are gonna do what they're gonna do, but okay, I dig that. I dig that. So I guess we're blitzing here. Oh, the stuns. And then coming on round to pick up the ball. Yep, he does like to pick up the ball. He, of course, picks up the ball. That's also a problem. That's also a problem, because now our guy is trapped. I don't think you take that hit, it's too risky. So we do have the potential of a... Okay, never mind. We do have some potential here. Just trying to see if he can actually get back down for retrieval. He can't really. So we could 1 dice here. Or we could 2 dice here. No, I can't do that. So do I bring in an assist and do a 1 dice wrestle with a 3+ dodge? Yes, because right now that's our best option. The 1 dice is... We're just trying to avoid a... This is a 3 up to move him and 2 up not to use the reroll. But we have a built-in reroll here. Not good enough. Good enough. We won't follow yet. Let's see what happens. Well, rats. Gotta do what we gotta do. Hang on, is that what I actually want to do? Okay, I'm trying to play it a bit more sensibly here. Nice. Okay. I've got to kind of remember that I don't have to score in one turn. Like, because there was so many things. Sorry, I was kind of already planning it next turn. There's so many things that can go wrong. And we have like a little pocket of gutter runners here. So why throw the ball away from that and probably into an interception? He's never going to re-roll that. Okay, this is braver than I expected. I don't know why. He's been kind of doing that, so probably should have seen it coming. This guy's probably going to come up here. Whew. These dwarfs mean business. If he comes up here, then we definitely don't try and score this turn. Okay. Yeah, there's not much that we can do except try to escape here. What is your range? You can get down to 1 away from there. Ouchie. It hurts every time. Okay, that's nice. I don't want to go that way, but there's not a better way to go, unfortunately. I mean, we could roll these dice. Yeah, got a run of things. Yeah, let's just tie you up, eh? Alright, we got all of them free. Now, are they going to stay free? No. Oh, I expected him to come mark this, or him to come mark this guy. So I don't think we'll see a block here. We're out of rerolls, that means what's theoretically just a 2+2+ feels very scary. And I have to try and think through how to mitigate that. Okay, wasn't ready for that. Totally wasn't ready for that. Bad bounce. What else have you got in store for me? Okay, he did hit him. Oh, and he pushed him that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He has the sure hands, that's why I'm kind of curious about that. Tackle though. Okay, so here's how we do this. I think we pick this guy up first. Then, oh, hang on. Yeah, you can get around. Okay. So yeah, we have to pick him up first. Two up, or just a straight 3 up? I think just a straight 3 up. Oh, it's so cruel. It threw it right into the heart of the dwarfs. Okay, okay. We are going to lose this game. It has been decided. Ay, ay, ay. We had to go for it there because he could kind of block us off, right? Plus, we wanted to give ourselves a chance to actually go ahead and win, right? Because we still have 2 turns left. We go ahead and score there. We have a chance to put a gutter on or 2 in his half and then pressure the ball. And dwarfs aren't the best at scoring in 2 turns, so, you know. It's been a roller coaster ride of pain, this one. Much like the game yesterday. We've been on a bit of a rough streak with these Scave, and I feel like we haven't played badly. Honestly don't feel like and I know, like, I try and point out stuff I've done that's really wrong. I actually don't think there's too much I've done that's, like, super wrong this game. It's just, yeah. So now I think the thing to do for him, just for safety, is build a cage around the ball and just call it. Well, you can't build a cage around the ball and call it there. You do have to kind of pick it up. Because this guy can cause problems. This guy can leap in and pick it up. It's going to be hard to get it out, but yeah. I think I'd probably put more around it just in case you fail that, but he doesn't fail it. Yeah, it's been tough. I don't feel like he's actually failed a whole lot either, right? What's he actually used his rerolls on? Is that 2 of our guys KO'd, or did he... I didn't even... no, we do still have 1 left in the corner. Yeah, as... you know... as sometimes it happens. So you just move this guy here and you got a solid cage. I mean, I don't care about these guys. Okay, you need to come back into potential scoring range. What's your range? Oh, it's really long. Okay, so you come to... you got 1, 2, 5, 6. So... just come to here. You know what? You can actually come back a little bit more than that. Just in case you have to make a long throw. Being optimistic here. Can you get round? So you could get around there. Then you would have... it's very... this is kind of doable. Should we use you, though? No. So you're going for the actual blitz. So we just got to get like 2 up, 2 up, 3 up, 2 up, and then the blitz. Well, it wasn't to be. He gave us an opening he didn't need to give us there. Yeah, this won't always work for him. My prediction is he'll have a tough time going forward, because he's played it a little too risky. He's done some stuff he didn't necessarily need to do, and it's worked out, I guess. I mean, it's a bit silly of me to say when I'm losing. Boy, he's really trying to kill this team off, huh? This is like really making it look bad. I'm not giving up yet. I'm coming through here. He wants to hand this ball off. We now have a threat. Now he should go put this guy here. But what I want him to do is run down here and try and hand it off. Yeah, he's kind of playing a little bit like he's already won, which, I mean, for the most part he has, but he hasn't quite. Okay, there's still a chance here. A bad handoff here, and we're in range to pick it up and throw it down the field. Okay, never mind. Yeah, no, there's not much we could do about that. I think a 2-0 in this game is like, as the game has gone, is probably a little harsh. And our KO comebacks have been really bad. Well, it feels like they have anyway. I don't know. I'm trying to decide if I... No, I don't think I'm being unfair about how the game has gone. Boy, it's just like last game. There's like last game it was a leap that we failed, which killed us. This game, boy, let's see. Is the one turner possible here? The way he's set up, it's actually kind of awkward. So let's see who wants some SPP, eh? Doing the one turn doesn't matter. Yeah, that's a rough game. It's one of those games where I felt like I had a chance the whole game, but the game didn't let me. Now, if that... I would be curious to know if that's been the experience watching it, so let me know. Let me know if I'm just being unnecessarily dramatic, or if you think we actually played okay and just had a bit of a rough time of it. My assessment may be entirely wrong. But I usually try and be fairly honest with myself when I feel like I've done bad. And I'm not feeling it this time. I'm feeling like we did what we could. Oh, we didn't even get the... It's another one of those games. Did we get any SPP this game? Okay, we injured the Troll Slayer, right? So I think we got 2. So we got 1 SPP out of last game, 2 SPP out of this game, 2 losses. Not to mention we lost our thrower and a Stormverm in this game. Wow. It's been a bad game for a game that felt like we were in with a good chance. I think Golden's okay. But that is another MVP he's stolen. Yeah, we had almost as many blocks as him. Obviously we wouldn't expect to break armor as much as he did. Oh, apparently we... Apodemus did something else, but I think Apodemus is the dead one, so... we could look at the dice, but I don't think it's gonna necessarily tell us too much. I suppose we could have a look to see if they back us up, but usually they kind of average out over the game. Dodging, not great, but we did do a bunch of 3-ups, so that's probably where it should be. Pickups, fine. Pass, not great, but maybe there was some bad passing. GFIs, not the best, actually. Wake up after KO. I suppose, you know, if you want to be fair, that's kind of average. Catches, we did great. But we were probably always trying to catch on a 2+. Catch is good. 50% dodge, I mean, he's dwarfs. That Troll Slayer waking up from the KO hurt. Okay, okay, there we go. I think that's one thing that you could point at and say, you know what? A little bit worse GFI, a little bit more normal GFI is there. Like, you know, take 2 or 3 more of those and that honestly could have had an effect. In terms of, you know, then you lose rerolls later down the line, but it's nitpicking really. It's really hard to pick stuff from that. I think it was one of those games where, like, there's nothing too aberrant there. It's just when stuff happens. So it was the fact that we double-woned right as we were on the verge of scoring. That said, we could have scored any time, so you could honestly say that we should have scored earlier. If you felt so inclined. So Apodemus is no more. I suppose we could hold on to him temporarily. I mean, we don't. We'll leave him there for the moment. But this team is refusing to advance here. Golden is taking everything. 5 MVPs out of what, 11 games now? Yeah. Oh, that's a terrible record. I had such high hopes for this team. I kind of did. But I think stuff we've come up against, and you know, I mean, we've got to blame ourselves a little bit, right? Probably just not played ideally. Sorry, getting messages there. Yeah. We'll carry on and keep playing. Maybe we can turn it around. It's just our team should have been, like, ideally by now we'd have a thrower with accurate and block. That's not unreasonable to expect by now. We'd have the Storm Vermins would probably have a Mighty Blow, tackle, and a guard. I feel like we probably would have had that had they not decided to die. And I mean, our gutters are okay, actually. They've survived against the odds, apart from the 1 or 2 that died. Yeah, 4 deaths in 11 games is not ideal. And then 24 casualties is not good either. But we're Skaven. It's gonna happen. Alright, thanks for watching. I will see you for the next one. We'll keep staying positive as best we can. Maybe, like, with Skaven, I expect, I mean, it's going to sound silly, but with Skaven, I expect to have a similar record than I do with Dark Elves. Like, when I've played Skaven before, probably going to find a Skaven team that's terrible now. How did these guys do? I don't know what league this was in, so take that with a pinch of salt. But yeah, I mean, like, that's not a that's a record that you can kind of expect to get with rats, because they are pretty good at that. Then we're kind of probably going back too far to... I don't know if we have another Skaven team. I haven't played them that often. I think I had one other Skaven team, but they may have had to make way. Okay, yeah, it was these guys. Now these guys are from early on, so they probably don't have a good record. Look at all the stats there. Okay, they got an okay record. This is a record. This is like what I would expect to get with Skaven, because they have all their agility and their bash. That's not unreasonable. You generally get like a Storm Vermin like this with the Claw Mighty Blow. You kind of roll a double in there somewhere. That I had a beautiful Rat Ogre in that team. A Blodge Rat Ogre is ridiculous. But yeah, it hasn't transpired. We may start to turn it around, but we're so unadvanced. We'll see how it goes. But we'll keep playing them. I've kind of haven't enjoyed them as much as as I've enjoyed Skaven in the past, but that's probably just because we've lost the games rather than win games, and the difference in mood that you go out of the game with is so much bigger. Both of the last 2 games, for example, we could have like a 8-3 record right now, 8 wins to 3 losses, because both the last 2 games, I feel like victory was kind of snatched from us in an unfortunate way. So, whether through our fault or not, I still can't decide if it's our fault. But you know, they were. What I'm saying is they were close, and I think even our earlier games were like, generally the ones we lost were, yeah, like they're all 1 touchdown games, so they've been close games. Boy, I've been nattering on for ages now. I'll see you soon, and thanks for watching. Bye for now.